देखो, राज और मैं और केके ये एक त्रिकोण रहा है। मतलब कहते हैं चीनी, चाय की पत्ती और दूध अलग नहीं किया जा सकता। और हम दरअसल सांताक्रूज के सांताक्रूज ईस्ट के उस रेस्टोरेंट में ज़्यादा मिले, वो थे कैफे लूनर। कहते हैं मनुष्य सामाजिक प्राणी। मनुष्य सामाजिक प्राणी मतलब क्या भैया? समाज की जरूरत है। क्यों जरूरत है भैया? कुछ तो बोले। जैसे अब कहीं कुछ घट रहा है, हम कुछ बोल सकते नहीं चाहिए, तो दोस्त चाहिए। और ऐसा दोस्त चाहिए जो जिसके लक्षण ये हो कि वो आपकी सिर्फ अच्छी बातें माने, गलत बातें उसको वो फेंक दे, वो बोले चले छोड़ रहे हैं। उसके लिए है लोग, क्रिटिक्स है, एनिमीज। पर ये एक हमारा ऐसा दोस्त रहा जो मुझे ऐसा लगता है, मैं केके मैं जो तू कहना चाहता है वो भी कह रहा हूं, तो तू अलग से कुछ कहना। कभी कभी पहले माइक मिल जाता है तो अंग्रेजी में बोल देता हूँ। बस देखो ये है बात। इसलिए पहला मैं थैंक यू, इसलिए कहीं भी कानून में बैठो हंसते रहो। तो बात यह है कि अगर मित्र ना, देखो मैं आज मित्र के मतलब एक मित्र की हैसियत से बात कर रहा हूँ। राजसू पे मैं शायद हो सकता है वो मुझे जी बोल दे, लेकिन मैं राइटर बना, उसमें राजसुपे का और केके का सबसे ज्यादा योगदान रहा। यहाँ पर एक और शख्स है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वो भी मानेगा, और वो है नौशील मेहता। आई मीन इफ ही इज देयर, आई थिंक ही शुड आल्सो कम हियर। एंड ये ऐसे लोग होते हैं, हम कहते हैं कि राइटर नहीं है। राइटर नहीं है तो भैया दुनिया में घटती हुई कहानी कौन बताएगा? कहानी तो वो है कि मैंने कही, तूने सुनी, तूने कही, मैंने सुनी, और फिर ये हो गई मनमानी। चलो फिर बोल दो, ये कहता है जय गुरु, मैं कहता हूँ जय कहानी। पर जय कहानी बोलने के लिए कोई तो होना चाहिए। अब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये एक जो राइटर है, अभी हमने कहा कि अगर किताब पढ़ लोगे तो आप स्पिरिचुअली बहुत आगे बढ़ोगे। स्पिरिचुअली आगे बढ़ोगे मतलब क्या होगा? ये हमेशा लोग डरते हैं कि स्पिरिचुअली आगे बढ़ोगे मतलब क्या सलाह के अपने बाकी की चीजों से, वाइसेस से दूर तो ना हो जाए। मुझे ऐसा लगता है what we have been with him, I mean look at me, I am as एक प्राणी की तरह हूँ आज भी, है ना। इसके साथ रहा हूँ इतने 20 साल से, फिर भी आज एक प्राणी ही हूँ, लेकिन स्पिरिचुअल एक बैकबोन जो उसकी बातों से आया। हमें अगर जैसे इसकी किताब के थ्रू हम परिचित हो जाएंगे अपने भीतर के किसी एक व्यक्ति से, मुझे ऐसा लगता है इस आदमी ने मुझे कम से कम दुनिया के बहुत खूबसूरत चीज़ों से मिलाया। और वहाँ पर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक दोस्त होना अनिवार्य है। अगर मैं एक बात कहूँ, ईश्वर का मेरे लिए अगर कोई अमूल्य उपहार है, अगर कोई गिफ्ट है, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि दोस्त है। और वो दोस्त अगर थिंकर हो और राइटर भी हो तो निःशब्द होने चाहिए, तो वो मुझे मिल गया। और मैं चाहता हूं कि ये ऐसी किताबें लिखे ताकि हम आज नहीं तो कल तो पूरी पढ़ पाए। देखो ये भाषा जो लिखता है, आप समझ गए ना?
नहीं, ये ऐसी नहीं है।
ये ऐसी नहीं, चलो ये भी पता चल गया। ये किताब वैसी नहीं है, सब लोग पढ़ सकते हैं, सबको सब कुछ समझ में आएगा। एक तो साथ में डिक्शनरी भी लेनी पड़ती है, पर इस बार नहीं है। ये अपना देखो, एक और कुछ सेल कर देगा वो आदमी। उधर बैठा ऐसे लोग ऐसे ही करते हैं। पर सच बताओ, आई एम सो हैप्पी। कभी कभी आपको खुश होने के लिए अवसर मिलना पड़ता है। मुझे लगता है मेरे दोस्त ने आज मुझे ये अवसर दिया है, और स्वरूप तू नहीं होता तो ये होता नहीं। So I'm very happy. Thank you for coming, and we need some leaders. Thank you very much.
Tense every day, laughing, joking. मैं हमेशा सोचता था यार मैं भी ज्वाइन कर लूँ इनको, but one thing maybe I'll be intruding. But I was so full of myself those days that I didn't really let that stop me. So I did join them. We were casual acquaintances in the beginning. I don't know when we became friends, but we became such strong friends that today I really enjoy their company and we are very close. Raj was normally quiet, silent, but when he talked, you listen. And that holds true even today. I'm glad I met him, I'm glad they're my friends, and I'm glad I get to read Raj's books. Raj, I'm glad I met you.
Thank you.
It's my turn, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you translate in English and tell us what you all spoke about at Cafe Luna? I think everyone's waiting for that.
I would take you a bit further back in that case. I met Supe, I call him Supe, I don't call him formally Raj and all that. I met him at MBA, we did our MBA together at the Pune University. And after which he went off to Delhi, I came to Bombay then. And Bombay, Hatsuka to Bombay. We got together and a few friends, we used to stay in this railway colony in Santa Cruz East. It was called 156 by 6, so it was popularly known as 156. And it was a kind of a dilapidated, anytime it would fall kind of a structure. So yeah, we used to live there, and we were very, very rich in thoughts, but not in the pocket. Okay? So that was our life. Supe was my image about Supe at that point in time is a man crouched over a table with stacks of books around, reading, writing, sometimes 20 hours at a stretch. So that is my first image that comes to me of yesteryears. And he used to have this notebook, which he used to make notes from a book, and then after reading it, and then he used to pick up the book and say, "Ye ho gaya." And those notes were the essence of his reading. And he used to literally devour books. And he's read everything in life. And for a man like me, it was something too mammoth to even to imagine. I believe that God has given a particular skill as a gift to every human being. Be it writing or acting or carpentry, or shoemaking for that matter. It's just that our desires sometimes don't match that. We go somewhere else and then we become mediocre. So with Supe, I had a very simple example. He would put pen to paper and start writing. He would finish a page, and when you read that page, it is one of the most arresting kind of writing that you read. But the biggest aspect is that there is no scratches, there are no change of words, there are no change of phrases, there is no correction, it's as it is. So start to end is a neat piece of writing. And it needn't be philosophical all the time. You can tell him, Supe, mall, likho, he'll start writing. And that piece would be completely out of this world. which goes to prove that he was born with that and God had given him that gift. I'm so glad that he has not returned that gift to God, saying that I'm going off to the Himalayas. He's continued with that writing and accepted the gift that God has given him, which I'm really thrilled to see. This is one such product. His journey from being a literature bhakt to a spiritual bhakt happened right before all of us friends. And this transition was absolutely smooth, seamless, effortless and natural. Just like my transition of embracing him and hugging him like a friend to now embracing him, hugging him and touching his feet. So it's that kind of a transition which has happened with me. So I'm really thrilled. There were times then when we used to live in 156 that we used to never lock our door. So anybody was welcome. And we had a small little party by type kind of one gadda there and lots of books and tables, that's it. So anybody was welcome, and then we have many of them over here who have come there and visited. And that was life then, till he turned turtle and went off to the Himalayas and did a good job of it actually, you know. So that was Subhe for me, and I'm so glad that I'm here. And I was there last time when we did Big Papa, and it's now one more book from him. I have read the book. It flows like water, and I think Ganga is the inspiration. So that's Raj Subhe, my friend, philosopher and guru. Thank you.
Thank you so much, KP. Well, before Raj takes questions, Benjamin so if you could just say a few words first, and there's also something very special that he's going to be doing as part of, he's going to